Hi chemistry teachers, hi chemistry students. The purpose of this video is to share how I use Cami in the classroom and to give you a brief tutorial on how you can use it to submit your assignments. So right now I am on my web page that I use with my students. I made their own distance learning page so that they can access things more easily. On the bottom I have all the files and stuff that they can use. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to navigate to my CP page because I have access to the Cami Chrome app in a link form. So I'm going to click on this link. You can go to the Google App Store and look for the Cami, K-A-M-I extension. Mine is already added to Chrome. That's why it says remove from Chrome here. Obviously, if you haven't installed it yet, you're going to see a little button on the right-hand side. You want to click that and then log in using your Google credentials. Once you log in using your Google credentials, the K should appear in the upper right-hand corner of your toolbar, and that means you installed it correctly. And then you're ready to use Cami. So to use Cami, what you want to do is find a PDF. So one of the things that I did with my kids is we did excess reactants yesterday. So I'm going to grab a PDF that I used, and you want to open it with Cami. So you're going to go here to the middle, go to Annotate with Cami. And then when you do that, it's going to open up your document. Now, if you try to start writing on it, it will ask you to make a copy of it. Alternatively, you could just have your students make a copy of it and add it to their own Google Drive folders. But for our purposes, I am going to show you how to mark this up. So there's a bunch of different choices for markup. You can use a highlighter, for example, like this. You could just click and drag, and that'll highlight. If you want to highlight a large area, so for example, maybe I want to highlight this question, you are able to do that. You also have a strike through feature. You have an underline feature. So there's lots of features that you can use. Now this is a little busy, so I'm going to get rid of some of these edits here. The next thing that I want to show you is you can also comment on your highlighting. So for example, it says answer the questions, and then notice when I hover over it, I don't have to click anything. It has a little box where it says convert to comment. And when you convert to comment, you can type something like, type your text here. So this is great if teachers want to leave feedback, and then you click off and it's automatically saved. This is also good for students that are collaborating on any documents as well. You also can do a voice comment or a video comment. If you want the students to type their responses, you can also do a text box. So you'll just select text box, you'll select the color, and then if you just click, you could start typing. So I'll just write start typing. You can change the font. So there's a whole section of fonts. You can also change the size. So there's a bunch of things that you can do here, lots of different choices you can use. The equation editor is not super simple, so I'm gonna stay away from that. However, I will show you one cool feature, especially because my students and I are in stoichiometry. You can use keyboard shortcuts to copy and paste the same text box. So for example, since if we were starting this problem with 55 grams of potassium and you needed the unit of grams of potassium, you could just simply grab the G and the K and hit Control and C, and then click off and hit Control and V. And then you can type in the molar mass of potassium, so 39.10, and then you can click and move it around. You can use a drawing, so if, for example, if you wanted to use a stylus and write, you could do that. So I'm just using my mouse. I'm not really good at using my mouse, but if you want to type it, put in the lines for the conversion factors, that's how you would do that. There's also a shape feature and eraser. So if you want to erase something, you just click on it and it'll erase. You can see that's erasing. And then when you're finished, you want to make sure that everything is saved. It says saved in the upper right-hand corner, or kind of more towards the middle, I guess. But I would make sure that you go to the save button. So you would go to the little floppy disk, and then you can go to save now. And then when you go to save now, once you see this kind of light back up, then you can go to your document. And if you notice, I'm going to refresh this, you will be able to see that all my stuff is there. Okay, so this is, again, how you would use Kami. Just make sure you save it, and then you're pretty much good to go. So I hope this video helped you to be able to use Kami with your students. It should be a short and sweet tutorial. So thanks so much for watching.